Hey guys, my name is Kat, and today I am filming my decently late August wrap-up. I was planning on filming this like way in the beginning of September, obviously, but I mean, I haven't filmed a video in quite some time, but this has been about the worst week of my entire life. It's been awful, and I'm not going to go into details why. But basically, I've just been really, really stressed out and really upset about a whole bunch of different stuff. And I don't know, I haven't even been able to really focus on reading, much less filming any videos. Also, another small announcement, if the background changes at all, which it's already shifted a little for this video than it has for my previous videos, it's because I'm redoing my room right now. So, like, if you can see the wallpaper back there, I don't know if you can or not, but the wallpaper is all being peeled off so we can paint, and it's just like a lot of things are happening in here, so I'm sorry if the background gets changed at all. Anyway, getting into my August wrap-up and my September TBR. The first book I read in August was The Last Song by Nicholas Sparks. I've talked about this in a few videos before, but basically this is about a girl named Veronica, or Ronnie Miller, who's kind of a delinquent or a problem child, and she works with her mom and her little brother, and then her mom sends them to spend the summer with her dad in North Carolina. And when they live on the beach in North Carolina, and she meets a guy, and it's a Nicholas Sparks novel, so obviously some love happens, lots of things, other things happen. It's a very dramatic book, but I really, really enjoyed it. I liked it even better than I liked the movie, which is saying something because I loved the movie, and I'm giving this a 4.5 out of 5 stars. The next book I picked up in August was The Maze Runner by James Dashner. Now this book, I don't even know. This book is about a boy named Thomas, and Thomas wakes up in an elevator. He randomly just wakes up and he's like, alright, I don't know where I am. He doesn't know anything about himself or where he came from. All he can remember is his name. He doesn't even know how old he is. And then all of a sudden the elevator like opens up from the top, and all of these boys are surrounding him, and he finds out he is in a place called the Glade, and it's so hard to explain, but that's kind of the gist of it. He goes on adventures and things with the boys in the Glade. It's a kind of crazy. I don't know if would this be considered dystopian? Is this futuristic? Maybe this is a dystopian. I don't know. But this book, like, I really was really, really enjoying this book all the way up until the ending, and I don't know where they're gonna go in the next books with how they ended this one. I mean, I would highly recommend reading this, and I read it strictly because I really wanted to see the movie, so I read it, and I did really enjoy it, but the end just confused me a lot. I don't know where they're trying to go with this. Moving on, the next book I read in August was Lola and the Boy Next Door by Stephanie Perkins. I have been holding off on reading this book for, like, probably a little over a year now, maybe? I don't know. It's been a really long time. Right after I read Anna and the French Kiss, I really wanted to read Lola, but I heard, a few months later, I heard about Isla, and I was like, well, I should just wait and then read them, Lola and Isla, together. So Isla came out this month, so I read Lola. Lola was like, okay, and I ended up not even getting Isla and the Happily Ever After. Like, I still don't have Isla. I still haven't read it, and it's killing me. So none of my bookstores around here have it right now, and it's killing me. But basically, Lola and the Boy Next Door is about a girl named Lola, and she lives in San Francisco, and she doesn't believe in fashion. She dresses strictly in costume. Like, she's always wearing a different wig, and she's very outgoing, and it's really different from Anna, I guess. I mean, Anna and Etienne do make a small cameo appearance in Lola, which I think is really cool. But I didn't like Lola and Cricket near as much as I liked Anna and Etienne. I ended up giving Lola and the Boy Next Door a 4 out of 5 stars, but I still did really enjoy it, and I would recommend it, especially if you've read Anna. By the way, I gave The Maze Runner 3 out of 5 stars. I don't know if I said that or not. The next 3 books I can't really give you a synopsis of, and I only have one of them because I borrowed them from a friend and I have already returned the other 2, but those books are The Titan's Curse, The Battle of the Labyrinth, and The Last Olympian, all by Rick Riordan. I really loved these books, obviously. This is like my 20th time rereading this series, and I really wanted to reread it so I could get into the Heroes of Olympus series, which I've kind of done, I guess. And I gave all of these books a 5 out of 5 stars because they're phenomenal. And if you haven't read the series yet, what are you doing? Just read it. Just read them. Just read them. I think The Last Olympian, by the way, is still my favorite out of the series. I love that. And those are all of the books I read this month. So I only read a total of 6 books, not 6 months, 6 books in the month of August. I'm sorry, this video is probably such a mess. I'm so stressed out and frazzled today, so I'm sorry. But on to my September TBR. I am just going to try to get through the Heroes of Olympus series this month, which is, I had to order them from the library because I don't own them all yet. So I have The Lost Hero, The Son of Neptune, which I actually do own. It was a friend of mine's, and she gave it to me, so I don't have the dust jacket or anything, which is really sad. So I'm probably going to end up rebuying this. But The Last Hero, The Son of Neptune, The Mark of Athena, which I also ordered from the library, and then The House of Hades, which I'm going to read, or I'm going to order that from the library once I start reading this one. If I can get through all 5 of those books this month, I will be happy. I will be behind on my reading goal, but I will take it. Hopefully I'll read more than that. I am going to go ahead and pick from my TBR jar, and once I take this jar off the shelf, all the books are going to fall down, I think. And they all fall down. But anyway, regardless, I'm going to pick from my TBR jar. What books are we going to pull? I'm going to pull 3 and then choose from those and see if I can read that. So we have Dorothy Must Die by Danielle Page, Princess in Waiting by Meg Cabot, and The Kingdom Keepers by Ridley Pearson. And out of these, I think I'm going to read, it's so funny, Dorothy Must Die, I'm already about halfway through, but I put it down, and Princess in Waiting, I'm also already part of the way through, and I put it down months ago. So I think I'm going to try to pick up and finish Princess in Waiting this month. I started rereading this whole series like a few months ago, like back in like May or something, and then I just put this down and haven't picked it back up yet. So I am going to try to finish Princess in Waiting this month. It's been on my currently reading list on Goodreads for forever. It's getting a little ridiculous. So hopefully I will finish all of those books this month. Let's see, do I have to try to pick them all up? Oh, I have part of the Heroes of Olympus series in this. Oh, I don't want to pick it up. Oh, they're already falling. Oh, they're already falling. Alright. Oh. I did it. I did it. Alright, are we good? I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm sorry it was probably such a mess, but I will see you guys very, very soon in my next video. Bye.